I don't think कोई और ये advice देगा because it's very unconventional.
I think I would like a t-shirt quote which says,
Hello, Buff Axomiya crew, how are you? Today we have Aanchal Aneja with us. She is a smart fitness professional and a solo traveling enthusiast. In this podcast, she is going to give us amazing tips, probably gonna be very helpful for you. So let's watch.
it's Aanchal Aneja. Hello.
Thank you, Ipsha, for having me here. So, hi, I am Aanchal. Ipsha knows me. A lot of you know me from Insta, Twitter. Maybe I don't know if you don't. So, I'm a health coach. I am a solo traveler and I'm a content creator as well. So today you'll see me talking about all of these things, and let's go.
And thank God Aanchal has introduced herself, because I personally would not be able to do justice to her intro, because she's such a brilliant fitness professional. More than that, she is such an avid traveler. And आज let's directly dive into the topics. Okay. Now, first of all, if you follow Aanchal, you will see that she goes to a lot of solo treks and mountainous region. Now, my first question to Aanchal is that if you travel to a lot of mountainous regions, जो beginners है, उनको तो पता नहीं है how to get started on this journey. They can get sick. ठीक है. So now, how can the general public develop immunity and resilience in advance for these trips?
Very basic. You see it everywhere. People know it, but people don't execute it. We wait to get thirsty, and हमारा जो signal होता है to drink water is thirst, but it should not be like that, especially when you are preparing or when you are at hilly region. आपको thirst feel नहीं होगा. You will keep walking and you will not get thirsty, but you'll feel like ये चक्कर क्यों आ रहा है? Why am I feeling nauseous? It's because you're not drinking water enough and you are having electrolyte imbalance. So to solve that, drink enough water, drink plenty of water. Advance में तो पियो, but once you are here in the hilly regions, you need to drink more water. आपको लगेगा ठंड है और maybe you are पहाड़ों पे है तो इतना पानी की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा, but it's in fact more required to drink water. So keep drinking water and take care of your vitamins and minerals. That's how you build immunity. ऐसा नहीं कि एक हफ्ते पहले से you start eating your vitamin C ले लेती हूँ, E ले लेती हूँ, vitamin A ले लेती हूँ. Take it. आप अपना blood test check कराओ. See what kind of deficiencies you have, take care of those, and keep your body moving. You know me, Ifsha, right? I run, I work out, I ride my bicycle, I do whatever I can, whatever physical activity I can. So keep moving your body, stay hydrated, and take care of your vitamins and minerals. Very basic advice. People know, it's just that they don't execute it.
Abhi, we know that there is a rise of solo traveling like we see on Instagram. So you being a solo traveler, how can you convince or give confidence to a group traveler to start a solo traveling journey?
So from group to solo traveling, it can be a little overwhelming because now everything is on you. Duties are not divided anymore. Friends में होता है तू ये कर ले, तू ये वाला itinerary बना ले, you book the hotel, you do this. When you go solo for the first time, it can be overwhelming. I do have some notes on that, so I like to read from that notes. But before that, there is one advice that I would like to give to anyone who wants to solo travel is to have faith in yourself. There is nothing more powerful or more bigger than having faith in yourself. I mean, I have read things where biggest of the biggest diseases and disorders have been cured because someone had faith. So have faith in yourself and don't be scared. It's a big world. सब में लगता है कि सब हमारे around revolve हो रहा है, right? But it's not like that. There's lots and lots of solo travelers. So first of all, we live in a golden era. We have smartphones. So that solves a lot of problems. Some things that I use is Skyscanner for cheap flights tickets because I'm traveling solo. तो मुझे खर्चा थोड़ा कम ही रखना होता है. Red Bus for booking my bus tickets and Airbnb for accommodations. Airbnb mostly because I like to keep my nutrition on point. Airbnb has kitchen. So मैं अपना खाना वाना अपने हिसाब से देख लेती हूँ. Red Bus because Red Bus provides information of the bus as well as driver and conductors and information and contact of their admin's office. So if anything is to be happen, कुछ भी गड़बड़ हो जाए, you have numbers of the office, of the conductor and driver, and you can इसमें Red Bus में you can also track the bus. So if you're traveling, you can share somebody the tracking link, or you can just share your live location on WhatsApp as well. but you can actually track the bus, like where the bus is going, where it is stopping. So it has GPS connected. So that is why I prefer using these things. Although some people are very street smart, तो वो तो उसी time local bus पकड़ लेते हैं. But as women, I do take some precautions. So and safety is a big issue. For safety, yes, of course, I know basic self-defense, but sometimes you black out in a situation and ये करो ये कुछ नहीं समझ आता क्या करना है. So I keep some things handy with me, pepper spray, of course, but उसमें भी कभी कभी टाइम लग जाता है, ढक्कन खोलो स्प्रे करो. So I also have a knife with me, a big knife, but again I would suggest अगर आपको यूज करना आता है तभी कैरी करो. If you carry something that you don't know how to use, it can be used against you as well. So I know how to use it, that's why I carry it. Third thing that I carry is a taser. That is something that वो मैं अपनी पॉकेट में रखती हूँ हमेशा, निकाला चिपकाया बंदा बेहोश. If something happens or I am in mountains, everybody is sleeping here right now and I wake up early, तो मैं सुबह चली जाती हूँ वॉक पे या ट्रैक पे या हाइक पे. कभी कोई जानवर आ गया, यहाँ पे भालू के बहुत वो होते हैं. 2 days back I saw a cow, उसका मतलब खत्म हो रखी थी, उसको भालू ने मार दिया. So you have to be a little careful when you are in माउंटेन्स. एंड माउंटेन्स ऐसा नहीं है ना कि मैं शिमला में बैठी हूँ या मनाली में हूँ या मसूरी में हूँ. आई एम इन अ विलेज जहाँ पे बहुत कम फैसिलिटीज है. सो यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ सर्टेन थिंग्स. यस. एंड one more thing, you have heard this phrase, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. So go out, travel, explore, talk to locals. Don't rely on Google, because I have done those mistakes. Talk to locals, they will give you the best of the best advice. They will give you the best of the best shortcuts, best places to stay at, best places to eat at. So talk to locals, have fun, and explore. Keep exploring.
Sweet, thank you so much, Anchal. I think जो आपने कोई points बताए, some of these I was not aware of. Dear viewers, if you want to start solo traveling, you better take note of Anchal's points, because a lot of these points will help you one day, especially the day when you think you will not need it. Anchal, I've seen that you socialize a lot with people. There is a notion where they say कि success belongs to extrovert. Now, how can an introvert socialize and be successful in their own field?
I'll start with the lame advice and then I'll give the real answer. Lame advice would be to go out, like I said before, talk to people, approach people, like especially when you're traveling, talk to them. There's so many solo travelers. जाके बात करो, बस में हो, बस में बात करो. Like, right now, where I am traveling, I made 5 friends in the bus, and I think I went to 4 villages, and हम चारों एक ही जगह रुके, चारों same village में गए. And the moment I sat in the bus, so that is on me. I am extrovert. I can socialize and communicate well, but again, I cannot tell an introvert to do that. It's just not in them, and you can't. It's a very lame advice for them. But the advice I'm going to give is nothing to be embarrassed about or nothing to feel bad about. But we have access to dating apps. Use them. And you don't have to date travelers, but download dating apps in your phone. Write a bio ki I am looking for people to hang out with. I am in XYZ city for 5 days, 6 days. And उसमें ऑप्शन भी होता है कि आप सारे genders को you can, I think, swipe on all genders. And on Bumble there is an option for BFF. You are not looking to date, we are looking to find friends. So when you have access to such nice apps, when you have access to like smartphones and everything, so use them. अगर आपको शर्म आती है बात करने में, अगर आप comfortable feel नहीं करते, then swipe, talk to people. उनको बोलो आप इधर कैफे में मिलो. Obviously take precautions, be careful, meet in a public place always, and don't tell them where you're staying or if you are solo, or just take care of these things. Just say that I'm with my friends but I want to go out and meet other people. So for introverts, they can definitely use these dating apps and they should not feel bad about it. I mean, to be honest, I have Bumble in my phone because कभी कभी मुझे भी लगता है कि if I'm too tired or if I don't feel like talking to people, but ऐसा कभी होता नहीं है. But I do have Bumble in my phone and I am not ashamed of it. अगर मुझे कोई नहीं मिलता यहाँ पे where you are staying, sometimes it's too remote कि हाँ कोई होता ही नहीं है. Use Bumble. That's the advice I would give, to be honest. I don't think कोई और ये advice देगा because it's very unconventional. But I would definitely give this advice because I personally have dating apps in my phone. Although I don't use them because मुझे लोग मिल जाते हैं. but अगर नहीं मिले तो I'll use it.
That's true. Thank you, Aanchal. ठीक है. Now Aanchal is a fitness professional, तो हम fitness के बारे में थोड़ी सी बातचीत करने वाले हैं. मैं आंचल को कुछ ऐसे questions पूछने वाली हूँ अभी. Now, we know that women are new lifters. There are not many serious lifters in the country. ये एक concept बहुत new है हमारे लिए. Now, what are the common nutritional mistakes that women make in their journey and correct कैसे करें?
Every other day, I see a tweet where someone is suggesting women to have more protein in their diet. And कभी कभी मुझे लगता है यार इतनी बारी बोल के तुम्हें क्या मिलेगा? And in fact, I keep saying that myself, right? It is true because every time I talk to a woman who goes to the gym, who wants to get healthy, who wants to get fit, सबसे पहले तो वो मुझे बोलती है, I want to get fit. I don't want to look like you. Like, you know, like you can look like me in a month or so, but it's okay. I don't take it as an insult anymore because I know where they're coming from. So, and I give examples of my female clients. I don't give my example क्योंकि मेरा example मैं जैसी दूंगी ना वो बोलेंगी no no हमें तो इतना जरूरत ही नहीं है. Whenever I give examples of other people, I try to make them understand that even if you don't lift that heavy, uh, you still need protein and don't deprive yourself from carbohydrates. That is something that a lot and lots of women do. Especially, there is this cult on Twitter for keto. You know, right? Keto this, keto. It's calorie deficit at the end, and okay, I'll not go into that because it's a very I get a very culty vibe from keto, and it's not bad either. But if you are metabolically healthy, you don't need to deprive yourself from carbs, right? Fuel करो अपने आप को, eat protein. Doesn't matter if you lift heavy or not, and still अगर आप वर्कआउट नहीं भी कर रहे, although करो, वर्कआउट करो, राइट? बट अभी हम न्यूट्रिशन की बात कर रहे हैं, सो आई विल अज्यूम कि जो विमेन ये देख रही हैं वो वर्कआउट करती होंगी. सो इफ यू वर्कआउट, ईट प्रोटीन, अच्छा खासा प्रोटीन. अगर आपको कैलकुलेशन वगैरह नहीं करनी, आप एक एम रखो इतना कि आप 70 to 80 grams ऑफ प्रोटीन अपने डाइट में ले ही रहे हो. डोंट कैलकुलेट, इट्स ओके. आई नो इट कैन बी ओवरवेलमिंग फॉर पीपल, एंड general advice would be to have protein and carbohydrates, good fats, of course. I don't know why people are scared of macronutrients जो उनको फ्यूल करते हैं, जो उनकी रिकवरी में हेल्प करते हैं. एंड गोल आपका है ये कि आपको फिट होना है, आपको हेल्दी होना है, आपको मोर एक्टिव फील करना है. सो स्टार्ट ईटिंग प्लीज. ओके, कम ऑन, ईट गर्ल्स.
I think I would like a t-shirt quote which says "Eat girls." Eat, comma, girls. So, Abhi, Anchal, I know that you are a lower body enthusiast because I love the way that you work out and I do see them. And I've also seen a reel where you were building your glutes from a very long time and you actually have built them to such an extent. Abhi, you know, I understand that women love their leg days. ये जो beginners or semi-intermediate trainees है, how can they actually program their leg days in a week? That too, a little bit of intelligent programming.
Thank you, first of all, for the compliment. I do love training my glutes. And because they are so prominent, that is why, of course, I give advice on how to build glutes. I always say this as well that it should not be all about glutes. Give enough attention to your quads, hamstring, calves, and in fact, tibialis as well. People miss that a lot. So give enough attention to all, your anterior and posterior chain both. You can program it as one day could be quads focused, and you can add calf training with that and tibialis training with that. And the other day could be glutes and hamstring training. I don't think मैंने कभी किसी के प्रोग्राम में एक leg day दिया होगा because it's not enough. So I personally like to have high volume training for my quads because they थोड़ा उनका response जो है वो late है. So because I'm posterior chain dominated body मेरी है वैसी, तो मेरे जो क्वाड्स और टिबियालिसिस है वो बहुत लेट रिस्पॉन्ड करते हैं. इवन इफ आई लिफ्ट हैवी, even if I lift with intent, I have to keep them at high volume. So looking at what where your body is responding, उस हिसाब से आप प्रोग्राम कर सकते हो. अगर आप क्वाड डोमिनेटिंग हो या hamstring और glute डोमिनेटिंग हो, उस हिसाब से आप अपनी वॉल्यूम, सेट्स एंड रेप्स प्रिस्क्राइब कर सकते हो. बट आई वुड सबको मैं यही सजेस्ट करती हूँ टू हैव 2 leg days and अच्छे से अपने सारी जगह पे फोकस करो। ऑफ कोर्स मेरे को देख के सब यही बोलेंगे कि मैं पूरे टाइम ग्लूट ट्रेन करती हूँ, बट ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है। यू नो, आई डू स्क्वाट्स, आई डू लेग एक्सटेंशन, आई डू लंजेस, आई डू एवरीथिंग फॉर माय क्वाड्स as well. But yeah, because I am more dominating from my glutes, so that is more prominent. But ऐसा नहीं है, I take care of my full posterior and anterior chain. And one thing that I would also suggest is that don't fall for that booty building traps that people sell on the internet, with that side में लेट के leg press करना, banded half kneeling squats, यहाँ पे बैंड लगा के ऐसे ऐसे duck walks करना. Those are good, like these duck walks, whatever you do for endurance of hip flexors and everything, but they're not going to build your booty. Stick to your basic hinge, stick to your basic hip extension, leg curls, hip thrusts, etc. There's so many good exercises that you can do, step ups for your glutes, and they will not just build your glutes, but they will strengthen your glutes. The only reason I can hike so much up and down with so many luggage, I am fit. That is fine, but it is because I have trained my legs. I have trained them with so much intensity that मुझे pain feel ही नहीं होता. Uh, I'm not bragging or I'm not showing off, but I have a couple of people here जो मेरे साथ जाते हैं ऊपर नीचे ट्रैक पे, and they give up so easily because they don't work out. And some of them do, but again, they have not paid enough attention to their lower bodies. So if you want to travel, if you want to go on hikes and treks, build your booty, build your quads, build bulletproof your knees. I take care of my knees as well. It is also part of my legs. So I have a different routine for my knees. I do tape raises, I do heel taps, I do Spanish squats. So एक वो मेरा रहता ही है because I need to keep my knees healthy. Not because I squat or not because I work out, because I ride also, because I run also, and because I go on hikes as well. So it is easy for me to get sprains more often because मेरा जो नीज का यूजेज है वो बहुत ज्यादा है देन जनरल पॉपुलेशन, और इवन जो पीपल वर्कआउट करते हैं उनसे भी मेरा थोड़ा नीज का जो यूजेज है वो ज्यादा होता है. सो नीड टू कीप माई एंकल्स एंड नीज हेल्दी एज वेल. तो सब चीज का ध्यान रखो एंड सी what works for you. Again, the more you fuck around, the more you find.
Sweet. That was a very comprehensive and very detailed explanation of your workout program. I know it's normal कि overwhelmed हो सकते हैं बहुत सारे जो आंचल ने tips बताए. If you're watching this, dear viewers, सब कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप ट्राई मत करो, एक एक करके ट्राई करो. जस्ट गेट गुड एट इट एंड देन स्टार्ट प्रोग्रेसिंग. वहां से प्रोग्रेस होना है, ऐसा नहीं करके छोड़ देना है एंड बोलना है कि इसका कोई रिजल्ट नहीं आया. Now talking about result nahi aaya, we understand that women do tend to have a bit of shaky consistency and shaky motivation. They depend on external stimulus also for motivation. So because you know that women are more conscious than men, they might have a little more needs. They feel like, oh my god, what is this, they're looking at me. Now how can we help them overcome this psychological barrier and they can become a strong lifter?
As women, we are taught to रोटी एक पड़ी है ना, आप खा लो पापा, कोई बात नहीं, भाई को दे दो. मतलब शुरू से देखा होगा, मतलब मैं भी ऐसी हूँ. मेरे को सिखाया नहीं है, बट मम्मी को देख के अपने घर में विमेन को देख के हमारा नेचर ऐसा हो जाता है, नर्चरिंग सा, गिविंग अप वाला, सैक्रिफाइसिंग वाला. एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग इट्स बैड, एंड आई एम नॉट बीइंग डोंट डू इट, डोंट सैक्रिफाइस फॉर योर फैमिली. आई एम नॉट गिविंग दैट एडवाइस, बट we need to learn how to be a little selfish. You need to be selfish and you need to learn how to take space. Gym is a big place. You go there and एक वो होता है ना, अगर आप नर्वस हो रहे हो, just imagine that people are naked around you. So do that. It actually helps. मतलब I have done that myself. अभी जब हम शुरू कर रहे थे पॉडकास्ट, मैं थोड़ी सी नर्वस थी, मैंने आपको इमेजिन कर लिया. आई एम सॉरी अबाउट दैट. सो आई एम गिविंग एग्जांपल ताकि लोगों को पता चले कि ये एग्जांपल सच में काम करता है. एंड नाउ सी आई एम चिल. आप फर्स्ट की रिकॉर्डिंग देखना और अभी देखना, मैं बिल्कुल चिल हो गई बिकॉज आई इमेजिन इप्शा. So you can cut it out
Damn,
if
I
you
must look jacked in your imagination.
हमारी सारी बातें ऐसी हो रही है. गर्ल्स ईट गर्ल्स. इप्शा इज नेकेड नाउ. It's a child friendly podcast, by the way. So anyway, so yes, do that. Imagine कि यार लोग आपके आसपास naked है, so you will be the only person who is sane there, you will be the only person who's confident there, and go and pick up those dumbbells, like those heavy ones. ऐसा नहीं स्टार्टिंग में ही, बट पिंक रेड येलो डम्बल्स वो जो होते हैं उससे थोड़ा ऊपर बढ़ो, and start picking up those black or grey dumbbells. And I know it is easy for me to say क्योंकि मैं बहुत सालों से कर रही हूँ, but there is nothing else to tell about it. And training is more important for women than men, I would say, because men are naturally stronger, right? वो आराम से, like even उन्होंने कभी जिंदगी में वर्कआउट नहीं किया होगा, उनके फिर भी बाइसेप्स होंगे, कट्स होंगे बॉडी पे, एंड सिलेंडर वो फिर भी ऐसे उठा लेंगे. Women are not that strong physically, and it's a science backed fact that you can change the scenario. You can get strong. ऐसा नहीं है that you don't have the means to get stronger. It's just that you are not physically naturally stronger. So you have the means. Go to the gym, go do calisthenics, go do any form of resistance training, and take up space. अगर आपको थोड़ा सा लग रहा है that शर्म आती है या एंशियस होती है, स्टार्ट विद होम वर्कआउट. ऑल्दो दिस इज अ वेरी बैड एडवाइस, वरना आप हमेशा जिंदगी भर होम में चिपके रह जाओगे एंड यू नेवर मूव आउट. बट यू हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम समवेयर. स्टार्ट फ्रॉम होम वर्कआउट. अगर आप सोसाइटी में रहते हो देन शिफ्ट टू सोसाइटी जिम, एंड देन यू विल फील लाइक सोसाइटी में इनफ डंबल्स नहीं है, बार्बल्स नहीं है, यू प्रोग्रेस. Then go out, join a commercial gym, and that's how your journey will begin. Although I will say कि आप जाते ही first time ही आप gym join करो, because you get motivated when you see other people. And gym में बहुत सारी women होती है. मेरे gym में जिस टाइम मैं जाती हूँ, एक पावर लिफ्टर आती है, एक रिटायर्ड बॉडी बिल्डर आती है, मैं तो आती हूँ, एंड टू मतलब दो फ्रेंड्स आती है जो इतना हैवी लिफ्ट करती है, लाइक वो पावर बिल्डिंग मतलब बॉडी बिल्डिंग पावर लिफ्टिंग दोनों करती है. सो वी हैव दिस, यू सी पीपल, एंड यस थोड़ा हेल्दी कंपटीशन भी रहता है अमंग अस, बट वी टॉक, वी लाफ, एंड वी गिव ईच अदर एडवाइस. मतलब मेरे पास वो लोग आते हैं टू टेक एडवाइस फ्रॉम फॉर बूटी एज यूजुअल. I go to them because they're like so chiseled, they're so shredded. तो मैं उनसे जाके एडवाइस देती हूँ. We compliment each other, and having a group of women who support you is so nice. Like we hype each other. Iksha and I, Komal, Sanya, हम लोग का छोटा सा एक ट्विटर पे हल्का सा फ्रेंडशिप वाला ग्रुप है. So we hype each other. It's so nice. So you go to gym, you see other women, talk to them, and just have fun.
सो स्वीट, ये सुन के अच्छा लगा मुझे. बट वी विल कंक्लूड दिस पॉडकास्ट. उससे पहले हम एक छोटी सी रैपिड फायर राउंड करेंगे, ठीक है? नाउ नंबर 1, ओके. वुड यू rather डू जस्ट बारबेल बैक स्क्वाट्स और RDL फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ योर लाइफ?
RDS.
You can choose only trekking or only going to the gym.
Trekking.
You can have either the best whey supplements of the world or the best creatine brands.
Creatine.
Would you rather train an 18-year-old or a 40-year-old new female lifter?
40-year-old.
Wow, wow. that's very good, Anchal. क्या आप हमारे viewers को कोई एक advice देना चाहते हो जो आपके including a favorite quote of yours and everything that you want to say?
मेरा जो फेवरेट कोट है मैंने वो 4 बार इसमें बोल दिया है, एंड वो है द मोर यू फक अराउंड द मोर यू फाइंड आउट. सो गूगल गया भाड़ में, सारा ब्लॉग्स जो आप पढ़ते हो गए सब भाड़ में, यूट्यूब गया भाड़ में, इंस्टा ट्विटर सब. यू विल ओनली लर्न व्हेन यू विल एक्सप्लोर. And I'm not talking about traveling, I'm talking about life in general. वर्कआउट वाइज भी अभी हर जगह आप जाओ डिबेट होती है, हाई रेप्स लो रेप्स, आपको क्या सूट करता है, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन यू. दिस इज माय फेवरेट कोट, एंड ये मैं हर जगह कोट करती रहती हूँ. ठीक है, यू शुड डू योर रिसर्च, आई डू माई रिसर्च, बट अगेन लाइक आई सेड, जितना आप जाओगे बाहर लोगों से बात करोगे, अगर आप फिटनेस की बात करें, टॉक टू कोचेस, टॉक टू पीपल हु आर इनटू फिटनेस, एंड देन डू योर ओन थिंग एंड स्टिक टू इट. राइट, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि ये काम नहीं कर रही, देन चेंज योर ट्रेनिंग मेथड. राइट, हायर अ डिफरेंट कोच, और टेल योर कोच, अगर आपने कभी कोच हायर ही नहीं करा, हायर अ कोच, talk to them and tell them this is something that I've tried in the past and it didn't work. Maybe they'll give you some guidelines कि ठीक है अब आप ऐसे करो, अब वैसे करो, वैसे करो, ये करो, वो करो. So a trial and error method. And when you travel also, मतलब for me, I never have an itinerary. अब तो मैंने बनानी ही छोड़ दिया है. जाती हूँ, आई टॉक टू पीपल. जहाँ मैं एयरबीएनबी में रुकी हूँ उनके होस्ट, आई ऑलवेज गो फॉर सुपर होस्ट, क्योंकि उनको पता होता है कि लोकल से कहाँ घूमना है, क्या करना है, जो इतने सालों से कर रहे हैं. तो यस, एक एडवाइस ये भी कि व्हेनेवर यू बुक एन एयरबीएनबी ना, बुक फ्रॉम सुपर होस्ट, क्योंकि उनका जो लेवल ऑफ हॉस्पिटैलिटी होता है दैट इज नेक्स्ट लेवल. सो अगेन आई टॉक टू पीपल, आई टॉक टू लोकल्स, आई गांव से किसी को उठा लो कि भाई इधर ट्रैक पे जाने, क्योंकि फॉरेस्ट है, यू कैन गेट लॉस्ट, सो यू शुड नॉट गो बिल्कुल ही सोलो सोलो. तो अगर आपने पहले कर रखा है तो वो अलग बात है, बट फॉरेस्ट में घूमना इज वेरी इजी. एंड ये लोग लोकल्स जाती रहते हैं ऊपर नीचे, कहीं ना कहीं उनको काम होता है, तो उनके साथ ही चले जाओ बस. एंड कभी भी मैप्स पे रिलाई मत करना कहीं पे भी, whenever you're traveling, especially on the hills. I'm sorry.
If you are somebody very new to fitness or solo traveling, I think this podcast is definitely going to give you some confidence. And वैसे भी Anchal is available on Twitter. You can message her and ask her some questions. ठीक है, I will link her bio in this description. And with that, I will not take much of Anchal's time because she is going for another travels.
Thank you, Uksha, for hosting me. And off the topic, I admire you so much. I love your arms. मैं कल अपने रूम में बैठी हुई थी and I had a couple of people, मतलब I was telling them कि there is this girl who's hosting me. तो मैं दिखा रही थी and हमने कल ही I think ये वाली फोटो डाली हुई थी ऐसे ट्राइसेप करते हुए, and they were like, oh, who is she? Like everyone got crazy over you. मतलब मेरा मतलब everyone was crazy about me here and now they are crazy about you here. So I loved their reaction. They were like, my God, who is she? How is her arm so chiseled? That Assam's power.
अब मुझे पूरी जिंदगी भर अच्छी नींद हो जाएगी. So thank you so much, Anchal. And with that, we are saying bye. See you.